You want to date a Brit Girl.
Well, we can't blame you.
You'll be pleased to hear you've come to the right place.
Here are a few tips for those of you who are hoping to charm a British lady.
Tip number 1, dress to impress.
Now don't get us wrong, that doesn't mean she's expecting you to spend a lot of money on your outfit, nor does it mean that she wants you to wear flashy brands.
Oh, and it certainly doesn't mean to say that you have to come dressed in your best suit.
Oh no, definitely not. It will look like you've come straight from work.
And therefore made zero effort.
Also, if you've turned up dressed like a mobile phone salesman, it'll look like you're trying too aggressively to close the deal. And no woman, British or otherwise, wants to get that vibe on a first date.
Britain has a booming fashion industry, and clothing is a form of self-expression and identity for many Brits. What we choose to wear often says a lot about who we are as people.
Consequently, a person's attire is something that many British women pay close attention to.
Not only that, but British women are notoriously detail-oriented. So don't overlook the little things. She'll definitely notice it and appreciate it.
Start from the ground up. As my nana likes to say, never trust a man who doesn't polish his shoes.
Don't underestimate the power of smell. Yes, you did hear me correctly. In a recent study conducted in the UK, men who wore the British label version of Axe deodorant, Lynx, were rated by women as significantly more attractive than men who weren't wearing scented deodorant. And of course, a little spritz of cologne is a great way to make a subtle impact.
Most importantly, wear something that you feel comfortable and confident in. Don't be afraid to show off your personality.
And if you're worried that your clothes may be a little bit too much out there, then remember, Britain is the home of cheese rolling, Morris dancing, and the Whittlesea Straw Bear Festival. Being a little offbeat is no bad thing for us eccentric Brits, but just make sure you totally own it.
Tip number 2. Don't try too hard on your first date.
By this we mean, don't feel you have to plan an elaborate day out full of lots of activities.
While you might think you're being thoughtful, and while the occasional British lady might appreciate this, chances are you're going to cause a lot of undue stress for your Brit Girl.
Going on a first date in the UK almost certainly means you're going for a drink or 6 in the evening, and that is usually quite fine for most of us.
It's familiar, we know what to wear and how to behave, and we know that the date can be ended easily by either party if they're not feeling it.
Tip number 3, bring your sense of humour.
Flirting will definitely involve teasing, or taking the mickey as we say in the UK.
Taking the mickey means making fun of somebody in a light-hearted way. Don't be offended if your British lady does that, it almost certainly means she likes you.
And while we're on the subject of flirting, go easy on the compliments.
Even if you are being genuine, most Brit girls will be concerned that they're being buttered up.
Are they trying to flatter me? What do they want, she'll think?
Either that, or you'll make her squirm uncomfortably as she tries to avoid looking big-headed, which is tantamount to treason in the UK.
Tip number 4, be patient and don't expect her to reveal her feelings straight away.
Brits, in general, are very reserved people, at least when they're sober. Not many of us wear our hearts on our sleeves.
Even if she likes you, chances are it's going to take a few more dates for her to relax and reveal her feelings about you. But when she does, you'll know that you've earned it and that she means it.
And that leads us on to tip number 5. Go easy when showing affection in public.
Most Brits are uncomfortable with physical displays of affection, or physical displays of anything for that matter.
Interestingly, a study by MSN showed that British men were more inclined to indulge in PDAs, such as hand-holding, kissing and cuddling.
British women, on the other hand, were less open to the idea. Sexologist Tracy Cox suggests that this might be because women feel like PDAs are just a way for men to mark their territory, something that zoologists call mate guarding in the animal kingdom.
And astonishingly, astonishing 94% of Brits feel that heavy petting in public is an absolute no-no and should not even be considered.
Tip number 6 is about paying.
There's a strong chance that your Brit girl may insist on paying half on a date, and we suggest you should let her.
While you might feel like you're being chivalrous by insisting on paying for a date, going half tells a British woman that you see her as an equal.
Also, bear in mind that insisting that you pay for everything on the date may make her feel very uncomfortable. Dating today revolves a lot around sex.
Some women worry that payment is transactional and that men insist on paying to increase the likelihood that they'll be getting some later on.
Going halves may feel strange at first if it's not something that you're used to, but for many British women it leaves them feeling respected and at ease.
Which can only be good for you if you're still hoping to get a second date.
And while we're crushing gender roles, here is tip number 7. Don't be surprised if she is the one to ask you out on a date.
British men are not famed for their perceptiveness on such matters, and it can be notoriously difficult to make them realise that you like them. In fact, only 35% of British men can correctly tell if a woman is flirting with them.
Therefore, many British women are taking matters into their own hands and making the first move, so take it as a compliment.
And despite the bravado, you might be surprised to learn that many British men are actually quite shy about such matters and fear rejection more deeply than their other European counterparts. If British women play too hard to get, there's a strong chance their Brit lad might just move on.
That being said, if you want to appear gentlemanly, some old traditions will really make her heart flutter, like holding the door open or offering her your jacket if she's cold. Sometimes it really is the little things that make all the difference.
So, do you still want to date a Brit girl? Let us know why or why not in the comment section below.
Please like this video and subscribe, and why not play Cupid and share this video with somebody who might need it. You could save them a lot of heartbreak down the line.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.